If you have ever watched any of my Twitch streams, you know that I'm very much about trying to get an albino lion. Unfortunately, I haven't succeeded with that one yet, but I do think that I have one of the best ways to hunt the lions, and I'm going to share all of my tips with you in this video. First of all, you can use collars for the lions. However, I don't carry a single collar, but you can use the predator collars, both the distress fawn and the jackrabbit one. What weapons to use? I prefer to use the 300 simply because you can take 2 shots with the 300 Magnum on the lion and get full integrity, as well as getting an easy 100% quick kill. You can use any weapon in the game to shoot lions with, even the 470. I do not recommend that one though, because the way I hunt them is very much long range. Now we're gonna go to all of the spots that I go to trying to find lions. One of the important things when you're hunting the lion is the time. They drink from 12 till 3 p.m. Usually I put it till 12:30 because some of the drink zones don't start until then. And once you change the time to 12:30, give them about 5-10 minutes to settle in before you go out there and try to hunt them down. And as I also said, I am not using any collars at all in this game anymore, pretty much. I don't even carry any. This is my loadout for pretty much any map. I do, however, change the 22 to the 223 on some occasions. But the way I hunt lions, I do it all by spotting the lions. I have pretty much figured out nearly everywhere on the map where they're going to be drinking at this hour. There's some hiding in the reeds in there, you can see there. Oh, that's a lot of piggies running off over there. Not really too interested in those right now because we are very much focused on lions. But this is one of the spots I always go to. As long as you're like 200 meters away, you're not going to be spooking them. And I think the lions might be kind of balked and have been for a while, because when I take a shot at this guy, that one right there is just going to pretty much stand around, do a few bounces back and forth, and then boom. Take a shot at that as well. First one goes down. I think we just got a single long shot on that one, but boom. Can take another shot. And 2 shots with the 300 is still full integrity. We got something hiding there. Just want to get him out. I think he should be bouncing off the reeds at some point soon. But this is why I prefer the 300 to the 338, or I don't know if he's dead. I don't think so. Just need to pay attention because usually they take off to the west out there. I have no idea. I didn't spot him first. He's just still standing there, but that's the thing. They do pretty much the same as the pumas. They just stand around for a little bit once you shoot at them. They do eventually take off, but it does take quite some time. There we go. Now he's dead at least. And as you might see when I spotted the lion, I am no longer using the Zag tactics myself, but this is because I purely hunt like this, both on Quattro Colinas and such. But to do any kind of tracking, I still highly recommend using the Zag tactics and the diamond calculator you can find on Discord to enhance your potential of finding diamonds. I just don't track enough animals anymore for me to have it be worth it. I prefer having the ability to spot them instead. But we got a single long shot on this one, 2 shots, full integrity, and I don't know where it come from, but some people say that consecutive harvest matters. They changed that like half a year ago, maybe even a year by now. Consecutive harvest does not have any effect on how big of an animal you're shooting at. Let's just pick this one up too. That's a funky looking fur color. It is a common, however. Right lung, left lung. We shot it on 214 meters. If you shoot like 300 meters with the 300, it's actually quite, I would say it's nearly necessary that you get 2 shots in at it, because at about 280, I've found that the 300 sometimes drop a few percentages on the quick kill. But pick this one up as well and go and see what the next one over here scored. Oh! Those are actually 2 different lions. Ah well. Female shot in the right lung, 44% quick kill. So that's a surprise. And another lion here. Makes a little more sense now why I could just start shooting at them. Another thing with the lions is they are insane amount of cash. Just look at this. 0% get quick kill and we still get 1234 cash for this one. Now on to the next spot, which is just over here. Fast travel there. Run out to the edge here. Some people might say it's a good idea to place down a tripod. I am one of those people. I am lazy and still haven't done it. But you'll usually find 1, 2 or 3 lions drinking right down here. This is just a level 5. And honestly, I'm not even going to start shooting at him because, yeah, keep the video short, you know. Over here you can be lucky to find one as well, which is just pretty much west of where we just were. Fever Tree Forest. They have a drinking zone down here. I tend to just quickly go here, check it out. If he's not up here, he's just gonna bounce back and forth, and usually they come running straight over here, so just be ready. They normally don't get all the way over here, but if they do, just get out of their way, because they will kill you with one hit. And we're not really interested in dying, so get that thing down. I think that should be full quick kill as well. You can sometimes find them all the way down here drinking as well. If they're down there, I usually don't bother, but when they take off from that place, they always run up either in this direction or come running down here, run back up here, and pretty much just try to run you over. Right lung, liver, left lung, 100% quick kill on this guy. Now we're gonna go to one of my very favorite spots, and that's up here northeast. Once you spawn in at the outpost up here, always quickly glance to the right at this hour, or it's pretty much southwest, but you have a buffalo eating zone over there, and more often than not you'll find a big Cape buffalo in that zone. But once you've gotten to this place up here, just pretty much run south, a little bit southeast. You're gonna get out to this, it's kind of a ledge, and be careful because there might be buffaloes hiding in those bushes over there, so you might end up having to run for your life. But once you get out here, you see lions again drinking. Got 2, sometimes you can be lucky to have 4. They can be hiding in the reeds down here as well. And once again, if you want to just pretty much kill everything you see, go ahead and pick up another, pretty sure 3000 cash. One of the shots I really like to take on the lion, the brain shot. Brain and heart is one of the shots that I pretty much always go to if I have the opportunity. Brain shots are really easy to hit on them. However, if you want to, don't want to risk it, just go for the double long shot. Especially on less than 250 meters, you're going to be doing just fine with that. And as you approach your dead lions down here, scout the banks over here. You might have some hiding in the, bushes over there. Pick these ones up. And from here, this one is quite simple as well. Still just outside an outpost, and I always do one special thing when I get to this outpost. I try to get on top of it just to make it a little easier with the spotting. There we go. I tend to find them down here, hanging out. If they're not there, you will find jackals drinking in that zone pretty much all the time. But around this lake, you'll have another one standing. This one might actually be a really good opportunity. We're gonna reload this one quickly. But out there, we have like 330 meters to that place on the other side. They can spawn pretty much on the entire, oh, that's a decent sized game spot, on the entire lake. But see if we can get a double lung on this guy. Again, they're gonna be doing the bouncing back and forth. I think we might have caught the spine on the second shot, but down he went at least. Easy peasy. Oh, and you can even hear that there's still lions in the area. Lion is very, very easy to hear if they're around you. They do some kind of panting sound, so they should... That's not that. Thought I saw some movement over there. but they should be quite easy to find. I just usually don't bother too much. I try to find a disturbed vegetation because I'm not too much after diamond lions. I'm very much specifically after an albino lion, or a dark brown one for that matter. Let's pick this boy up. He was shot right out of the outpost right here, and there we go, a 919 shot right long. Did we get... Yep, spinal cord. That was what dropped him. But shooting at this distance on more than 300 meters, you pretty much need to either hit the brain, the heart, or 2 shots in the lung. From here, we continue over to this lake over here. Look at the amount of money that just keeps rolling in, 1458. I do believe that this is probably one of the more effective ways of hunting down the lions. I also know that a lot of people are going to be like, but this isn't hunting, Zaggy. No, I mean, everybody can play the game exactly how they like to. I like to try to be as efficient as possible, and that is why I do stuff like this. You will encounter this once in a while at this little lake right here. This one over here is actually an honorable mention as well. You will usually find the lions drinking up here. I don't know why I don't ever go over there. I just don't seem to have as much luck. But right now, no lions is apparently home down here. They usually hang out and drink in that area, but it's easy to see that there is no lions around here because you got a drinking gemsbok right there. However, I would always recommend going and checking this spot. It's probably the spot that I have pulled most diamond lions out from. As I said, over here could be worth checking as well. I don't do it. I don't know why. I'm lazy. Don't judge me. We were just up down at this little lake down here. Now we fast travel up here and made our way to this lake here. This lake, you will find quite a lot of lions. Some of them are harder to find than others, so normally I don't even bother with the ones that's in the southern part of the lake because I always end up spooking them. But you will find them pretty much hanging out around the entire lake. It's just, oh, there's one of them running off over there. That's just a 5 medium. Not really gonna bother with that. But they have a drink zone over at this side of the lake as well. Should be able to take him at the crossing there. It's not going to make any sense though, because we're going to be running down here instead. And go down about here. There we got one walking off up there. And the good things about this is that once you spook them like this, if time is not going to be past 3 p.m, they're going to try to make their way back. But over here you have a drink zone where you'll pretty much always find a lion hanging out as well. But this little lake here has 4 or 5 lions in total. Most of them tends to be hanging out over here, down at the southern part, or running off in the distance like we just saw it up there. From here, you go down here and place a tent if you haven't got one placed already. And once you've spawned in at the tent over here, which is placed like roughly 200 meters away from the lake, you walk your way, well, you don't have to walk, you run down towards this area down here, where you'll probably find a lion or 2 sitting on that side drinking. This is one of my favorite spots for the lions, simply because there is a ton of them usually. And once you've made it down to somewhat near here, you start just scouting over here behind those trees here. You will usually find a lion or 2 drinking. They can be somewhat hard to spot, and sometimes they're not even there. More often than not though, you are gonna find lions. There we go. That one apparently hadn't settled in at the zone just yet. There we go. They're going to be standing like that. Even in their flee state, they're just going to be standing around and boom. A double long shot right there. It's going to take him down with full quick kill. But once you've made it down here, and the reason I actually run this way down is so I can spot this side over here, where there's also some lion activity going on. She's just standing around, drinking, minding her own business. Let's just leave her to that. I hear another lion down there. Yeah, it's just taking off. Not gonna bother, it's only a level 6. Let's just pick up our small boy right here. Can we get a shot of that? We probably should, just to get her out of the way. Come on, give me my breath. Rain shot, quick work. Let's go and pick her up. And there we go. Brain shot. I didn't have any problem getting her down. From here, continue towards the north. Just pretty much run up to this point of interest right here. It's a little hill and you'll be seeing lions on the other side of that thing. Make it just past this point of interest. You can keep running the way it is right now. They're not going to be running too far off. There you go. Even more lions, and this time unfortunately all of them are females. Got some jackals running off as well, but we're just gonna pick these up. Single lung shots and a heart shot on that thing, and another one making some noise up there. Pick these 3 females up. Another 1300 easy cash on each of them, that is. There we go. Heart shot on that thing. And from there, just pretty much continue around this lake, spot towards the other side of the banks while you run at the water's edge. Not often you'll see them, but there usually is one hanging out over there somewhere. Again, I don't care too much for just a single lion. Now, once you come down around to this bend of the river, spot towards the very, very end of it, and pay attention to the sound clues. That's a 5 running off, and they can be hiding down here. I think we have one somewhere behind that bush. There's one over there. There's another one making a lot of commotion somewhere. Which, they're actually both standing right there. See if we can manage to do some quick shooting at that. And yeah, that is pretty much my lion hunting route. Usually I spend like good half an hour, 45 minutes on completing this entire route. Normally, if I don't stream, I don't shoot everything I see, simply because, well, I don't care too much about the money. I don't need the experience. But 12 to 3, jump on to random multiplayer games, do this exact route, and I will guarantee you that you will find lions. Some of the spots would make sense to place down tents, but I have been lazy. I'll try to mic them on this map right here, where I would think it would make sense to place them down, just to maximize it even further. But then again, it doesn't hurt. It's just taking a little bit of a walk once in a while to see if you can get lucky to find something else along the way. Pick these ones up, and there we go. Last lion for this video. Quickly go to our hunting log, latest harvests, and yeah, you can kind of say that I am pretty much into hunting lions. Been spending a good 33 minutes from we picked up the first one actually till now, just butchering lions. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments if you want to see stuff like this from other animals and such as well, or have any other great ideas. Feel free to join us on Discord and take advantage of all the tools we have to help you find even more diamonds. Thank you so very much for watching.